you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Say, do you think this one's really doubtful. The way I hear it.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen. These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then. My life's in your hands, friend.
A rescue mission, is it? Then I dare... say time is of the essence.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. You think so?
Not a foe in sight.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. Oh, I've got to stop picking up every little thing. always find it most vexing when we find an item on our journey shortly after paying good gold for it in town.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Look, Master! Goblins!
A fine display of skill.
Nothing of it!
I like that. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Our duty is a worthy one, to escort our charge safely and intact.
I believe in you!
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Live another day.
My badges are at your disposal.
I'll put an end to this, Bowmaster.
This is nice.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Let us make our way over to it while it is in our sights.
This is a nice place. The more the merrier.
I shall be your shadow. A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures. Not of a mind to fight today, Arisen.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
A smashing success.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. There again.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
'Tis a ladder.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way, but what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Of course! The answer was staring me right in the face.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper... I'd best sweep and dust before I open.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Between you and me, cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. do come again.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend in counting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
I'm fine fettle today.
Just as it should be. Let's see. Where to next?
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
That's just what I was thinking.
Saurians! They might know. Advantage against its foes. Are we all in the same boat?
Now, there's a novel idea.
Surely not. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. By my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry. You'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Your throwing arm could stand to be improved, but the poison will surely prove effective all the same.
This quest took many turns, but at last, it has reached its conclusion.
you don't mind, sir, I've made...
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. Though I must say, your aim could use some work. All the same, that poison should keep the beasts at bay for the time being. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
A moment long awaited. Outstanding.
We have achieved our objective.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
I'm well enough, thank you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. Come, follow my example.
I like that.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Lest hope will not... Regardless, it would do well not to...
Battle is best avoided here. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist? Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Got to focus. My head will roll if force goes awry.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night? I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Our master is a changeable sort, making a careful search one moment and charging recklessly into battle in the next.
Truer words were never spoken. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We've met no foes for some time, but 'tis all the more reason for us to be on our guard.
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Anything you don't need.
Is more marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. This spell will empower you. Elemental magic. A material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I will protect you.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
A few more victories like that, and we'll have them running for the hills.
Outstanding.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
I think not.
Strike with the power of lightning! Watcher's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Nicely done! Focus. Battle continues.
I like that.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
This calls for a curative.
With this, my magics are yours to wield. I can see no path to take us onward. It seems we've hit a dead end. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to...
There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this. What's this? We're trapped!
Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Hey, be on your guard!
Understood.
Focus! A moment of indecision may spell our doom!
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Regain your footing. An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist.
I'll not decline.
What was that sound? Fall back!
I've managed to grab hold. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
I shall lead the charge.
Time we made for the capital. You have my gratitude, sir. It seemed I misjudged you. I had taken you for another force arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the capital sooner rather than later.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be... more selective in future. Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let all that vim go to waste.
How fortunate!
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding!
I've got a good feeling about this one. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Keep an eye on the far end of the bridge as we proceed.
Who can say what awaits us on the other side? One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
I quite agree.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. So I guide you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
It is a pleasure to serve you, Master. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help. this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. My badges are at your disposal.
Well done, Master! There, Master! Saurians!
Now, this is a good find.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
By your command, Arisen. Well done. can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then let's spell it.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
Let us finish this! Bring the beast down!
But fast and true, and our quarry for force! No harm shall come to you!
Right! Lightning strike! Still in one piece? That's something.
strategy that our foe most performs. Knock its feet out, movement, and strike airs repels.
I don't dare attempt something, though. But together, I think we can manage it. Most effective!
Assess the situation. How many of us are still standing? We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge!
Understood.
Spell will empower you. Elemental magic.
An excellent strategy. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Of course! The answer was staring me right in the face. My gadgets are at your disposal.
Continue our onslaught and the behemoth topples.
I shall lead the charge!
I grab hold of our foe!
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
By all means.
I will protect you.
Excellent strategy. Allow me.
Make haste before I change them. The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we best spell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Well done, Master. Let me get that.
To fire!
My gadgets are at your disposal.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. On my way!
Victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Surely not!
Take care where you place your feet. Sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as it is our enemy.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A good place to put our feet up, if we've a tent with us.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. You have my protection!
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Choppers, master!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this bow. Wrestle! I'll make the pain go away. Hold, just a moment.
defend themselves when grappled by this. Avoid flame at any cost at this point. You'll be doused in oil.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
There is no worse place to be ambushed than the middle of a bridge.
Really now?
help is needed.
We've got them on the run!
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the arisen in our midst.
I am sorry.
Is anyone able to aid our comrade? Ice attacks shan't have much effect against this foe. This foe is fleet of foot. Unless we can hinder it somehow, our attacks aren't likely.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. Huzzah! What a team we make, arisen! I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. I can scarce get my arm from my last battle.
Was incredible. Never have I encountered.
Surely not. I could look upon this sky.